There are two things I associate with Bermuda: long shorts and deadly triangles where people go missing all the time. Right? And the shorts still exist, but when I was a kid, people used to talk about the Bermuda Triangle all the time. I don't know about you, but I remember so many like cartoons and movies and TV shows where something would go disappearing in the Bermuda Triangle, or something would mysteriously appear from the Bermuda Triangle. And everyone was like, "Oh, what a mystery. How did that happen? Very spooky. Is it aliens? Is it ghosts?" But I don't think I've heard anything about the Bermuda Triangle for years. Have they fixed it? Oh, yeah! Don't look at the crack in my arse. I mean, I might actually have to Google that one when I get into work, because I thought that was one of those like big wonders of the world, or the biggest mysteries or whatever. The whole, why did so many people go missing in the Bermuda Triangle? Did technology solve it? Has someone been through there with like a big old like radar boat and just went, oh yeah, people are just idiots and there's no one here? We don't know what happened. Is it a bigger mystery? Ooh, is it a big conspiracy? But it's probably aliens, isn't it? It's always aliens. It's like one of those things people always used to go on about, like the ozone layer and global warming. Global warming. No one ever talks about that anymore either. Yeah, I decided to take the Aprilia today because it's not been out for, I want to get it, I don't really care about mileage. It's on 27,000, sweet as a nut, but I haven't actually like started up or running. And I want to make sure that it's not going to sit there in the bushes. I needed to move anyway from the position it was in the garden. It was literally like half in a bush where I'd moved it out of the way so I can get the van around. So I thought I would change that. Oh, why have I come this way? Why do I do this to myself? Now some crazy old lady's gonna start getting all upset that I refuse to sit at a red light. Look at all these doggies. Oh, look at that timing though. It's gonna go green now. It's gonna go green for me. Well, it's gonna go green for them, and it just so happens that I'm in their catchment area. I tell you what, I've been feeling significantly better recently. The plan of action to take no action has been working a treat. I even sacrificed the bank holiday weekend to the god of doing nothing, which could be argued as every god. Simply to maximize the amount of rest. So this is the Wednesday or from the bank. No, yes it is. Remember how dates work? Yep, I do. Wednesday comes after Tuesday, and I can now move around without being in constant agony and fear of something bad happening. I still get the occasional little moments where my knee decides to like not really want to go up steps. I don't know why that happens. It's bloody annoying. And that weird pain in my arse just won't go away. I mean, my arse cheek, the meat of the cheek, the meaty cheeky. I don't know. I've got no idea. I was hoping that it would also go away, so maybe that just needs a little bit longer. I'll use that as like the gauge. Once that's gone, then I can be almost certain that I have rested the rest of my body sufficiently, and that's when I can look to start getting out and about a bit more out and about. So the new plan, I am the man with the master plan, to go on a ride at least once a month that isn't this whole to and fro from work malark. And that's a minimum, really. I think it should be a minimum. Mainly to sort of stop me from just feeling like annoyed about the whole situation. Frustrated, I suppose, was more than anything else. I think what tends to happen is I get frustrated from the lack of mobility. That as soon as I start to feel better, I pounce, do something that I'm not quite physically ready for, and the knock-on effect means that it takes even longer, and then eventually I think it comes to a head where I decide to try and walk for an hour because I'm a fucking idiot. At that point I'm unable to do anything at all, and I just start like, I just get to the point where I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered to even like engage with anything bike related because I can't go on my bike. I have been catching up. Some people might have realised that from me starting to like litter their comment section. I mean, I think the amount of videos I've missed is quite significant, so I'm probably never going to get around to all of them, but I do enjoy. That's the weird thing that I just don't get right, because I do enjoy watching them, because I don't own obviously every single type of bike in the world, and I live here. So when people in different places riding different bikes go out, you can not, obviously it's not experiencing it for yourself, but you can see what it's like. You can even think to yourself, oh, I quite like the thought of that. I like the idea of that. Or, yeah, I really don't like the idea of that. Do you know what I mean? Where, I watch a lot of people do off-road stuff, and I'm thinking, oh, I'd really like to try that, and then realise that I'm a cripple and I can't. And then I go all cry. Oh, sad. Or, like big long tours or something. Do you know, it's sort of vicarious living, basically. And as soon as, I'm in a bad mood, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to watch any of it. I hate it all. Why do I even bother? Which isn't healthy. It's not healthy. I know I shouldn't do it. I mean, I do, but I know I shouldn't. No, what's that? How long have I got? How long have I got? How long have I got? Ah. So that's what hesitation gets you. Could have been at the front then. There's just a lot of gravel in that side of that junction. I don't really want to risk it for a chocolate biscuit, because there's no chocolate biscuit. There's just a one-way ticket to the ER or A&E. ER is an American thing, isn't it? Let's just say it is. Let's just say it is. I'll tell you what though, the thing that makes me always reconsider the whole selling the Aprilia because it won't go off-road thing is the fact that, say this like this morning, when I was, going to reach for my keys, I thought, oh, I'll take the Aprilia, I've not been out on that for a while. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of, it's not a case of I put this next to the keys to the VFR and I'll only ever grab the VFR keys. I can't even explain why, because I know the bike's sort of just like, it's inferior in every single way, but for some reason I still find myself loving those little pop-pops. How can you not like that? Pop, 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 pop. It's just so much fun. Maybe I'll just add bike number 3. Maybe I'll just do that. Play with bike numero 3. I don't know. I was trying to think of what 3 is in a different language, and I forgot them all. Every single one of them, even English. I might ruminate on it, because like my opinion changes constantly with how well I'm feeling. I mean, this time last week it was sell every single bike. Do you know what I mean? I was in such a foul mood. Get rid of everything. Start again. I'll just buy cars instead. I'll buy my egg car. I like my egg cars. But there's something I think there's just sort of the way this bike changes my brain. Like at the moment, queued up behind the bus, and I'm not too bothered in a weird way. I just remembered something. Where the fuck is my phone? Oh, it's in my back pocket. Oh, good. The place I want it. Right, yeah. Hopefully that doesn't fall out on the way to work, because there's no other way to pay for parking unless you have an app. Fucking app for everything. Yeah, it's sort of in a way that the old Cruiser didn't. This makes me more inclined to just have a chill ride, whereas I was always in the high revs of the like redline that thing all the time. It used to vibrate like you wouldn't believe, or I used to make it vibrate. Ooh, suits me, sir. Although oddly, I'm starting to get a bit of back pain from this, because I'm normally sort of like, the slightly lean forward is just more comfortable. How weird is that? Maybe I should scoot back a bit more on my seat since I fixed it and made it longer and higher. That's a little bit better. Although I am encroaching on pillion territory. But yeah, I'm in no rush, so I'll probably keep an eye out. I want to use one of my trips to go to the Argos catalogue of bikes superbike factory where I just get to like walk around and metaphorically flip through the pages with no intention of buying anything. But I just want to look at stuff. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's just a good idea to put your eyeballs, because you know, you see reviewers and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? You might watch like Use an MK review a bike, like that XADV. I think I'm thinking of the 125 other one. Do you know that weird scooter adventure bike mashup thing that looks personally awful? But you know, you think, oh wow, that's quite massive, and then when you take into consideration that she's not a very tall girl, you know, in real life to you it might be much smaller. I think that sometimes that's just a good idea, to find a reviewer that you know is of a similar size and shape, like height minimum, even if you're not really that interested in his opinion, but you just want to see what he looks like sat on the bike so you can judge for yourself. But there's no substitution for the real life. I'm a real boy.